Chapter 27, Slightly Touched. Just as some experienced reporters explained that the first woman that rushed out wasn't Lin Chuxu, one of the elevators opened with a ding. Then Ran Jing, whose face was covered with a pair of sunglasses and a hat, popped her head out. This move was indeed quite an impressive act, making it seem like she was being cautious. Besides, her height was about the same as Lin Chuxu, about 168 centimeters, and she had long legs and a slim figure. When she popped her head out, she was quickly spotted by several reporters. Ran Jing immediately ran out of the elevator. She wasn't running too fast like a police officer, but rather like a reserved lady, and it was that little detail that caused the reporters to mistake her for Princess Snow, Lin Chuxu. The experienced reporters immediately chased over, and those newbie ones, of course, all followed. After about 3 minutes, the entire first floor finally calmed down. Su Cheng then went down the elevator and led Lin Chuxu out. When they safely came out of the elevator door, there weren't any media reporters nor fans. Lin Chuxu took her key out and was about to go to the parking lot when Su Cheng stopped her. "What are you doing?" "Getting the car." Su Cheng rolled his eyes. "What car?" "The media probably know everything about every car you have in your garage. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't have caught on to where you were so quickly. At this moment, your sports car at the underground parking probably already became a car show for others. That place is most dangerous right now. I will drive it over in a bit, but for now, just follow me. I will drive you to the company." Lin Chuxu looked at Su Cheng. "You have a car?" Su Cheng replied, "Wear your sunglasses and a helmet, and ride on my inconspicuous motorcycle with me. Then, even if you shout to random pedestrians that you are Lin Chuxu, I think there won't be anyone who will believe you. It's just common sense, who would believe that a queen in the entertainment industry would ride an ordinary motorcycle?" Lin Chuxu then stared straight at Su Cheng. Su Cheng was walking at the front for a bit until realizing that this woman fell behind, not even moving. He curiously turned around and looked at her. "What happened?" "Now I sort of believe what my little brother was saying," Lin Chuxu whispered. "What did he say?" Su Cheng asked. Lin Chuxu also had a brother outside of the country who was also of mixed blood. "He said that you deliberately let me have first place in grades every semester and that you are actually really smart," Lin Chuxu said. Su Cheng bitterly smiled. "It's all in the past now." After speaking, he drove out his motorcycle and skidded to a stop beside Lin Chuxu. "Come up." Lin Chuxu lifted her floral dress and got on, not knowing whether or not to hold Su Cheng's waist. Her hands hesitated for a second after reaching out before pulling back and resting on her legs. Su Cheng was going quite fast, and it was Lin Chuxu's first time riding a motorcycle, so she couldn't maintain balance very well. "Slow down, you are not having a baby or something." In a bit, when Ran Jing and Shen Ya reveal who they are, those reporters will definitely come back, so I have to bring you back to the company as soon as possible. You are like a ticking time bomb right now, you know that?" Su Cheng said. Seeing from the rearview mirror that Lin Chuxu was having a hard time finding balance, his tone became slightly softer. "Grab onto my waist, just like how we rode my bike in high school." Those words left Lin Chuxu blank for a second, and then a smile overflowed from the corner of her mouth. She subconsciously grabbed onto Su Cheng's clothes, as if they had traveled back to their innocent years of high school. Suddenly, Su Cheng noticed that Lin Chuxu even courageously raised her arm for a bit and screamed in delight. "What are you doing?" Su Cheng was shocked for a second. Lin Chuxu smiled and said, "You said no one's going to recognize me anyways. The feeling of riding in the wind feels really nice." Su Cheng bitterly smiled and shook his head. After 20 minutes on the road, they finally arrived back at her company. When parking, Lin Chuxu looked at him and said, "You are not coming up for a cup of tea or something?" Su Cheng shook his head. "It's fine, just give me your car keys. I will drive your car over." Lin Chuxu nodded, pulled out her key with a Paddington Bear keychain, and gave it to Su Cheng. "Then, I will go up first." Su Cheng started his motorcycle again, drifted 180 degrees on the spot, and left without saying a word, leaving Lin Chuxu behind gritting her teeth. Watching his back, she was almost about to curse how ungentlemanlike he was. So anxious to leave, is there a baby coming out of his belly? Humph. When she went up to the company, her assistant and agent immediately recognized her. The two both came over anxiously. "Holy crap, you scared the crap out of me, where did you go this time?" Your phone was off too, Chugs Yu. Can we not play Let's Have a Heart Attack? In order to find you, I had to postpone 2 business arrangements on the schedule, and the general manager is waiting for you too. I think she probably had to go invite some people out to dine to apologize because you stood them up. Lin Chuxu then got dragged into the general manager's office and was forced to listen to her nag for about half an hour. After coming out, Lin Chuxu still looked as relaxed as always. She was probably the only one in the entire company that could calmly face the company boss's complaints and come out as if nothing happened. Sister Chuxu, someone came over just now to give you your car keys. Your car is already parked in spot number 22 in the parking lot in front of the company. The security saw Lin Chuxu who just came down from the elevator and gave her the keys. Lin Chuxu nodded, and just when she was about to turn around after taking the keys, the security guard took out a takeout bag and said, "Oh right, he also told me to give you this pizza, saying that you might be hungry." Lin Chuxu was surprised, she was indeed hungry. While riding the elevator back up, she quietly opened the box inside the bag. Inside was a cheese pizza. Seeing this, Lin Chuxu smiled, so he was in a rush to pick up the car because he also wanted to get me the pizza. What really moved Lin Chuxu was that Su Cheng still remembered that she liked cheese pizza. In fact, when in the elevator with her earlier, Su Cheng's sensitive hearing already picked up the growling sound from her stomach, so he bought a pizza on the way, remembering that it was her favorite food back in England.